Hello, my nomad family. How are you doing? There we go. There we go. How are you doing today? Yeah, it would help if I had my mic down. Those of you on the rewatch, thank you very much for watching, even though you didn't really hear me the first couple seconds. I don't know. I have been down. Actually, I've been down the TikTok rabbit hole today. Um, I was totally enjoying it actually. I usually look at TikTok and I'm like, watch a couple or a few things and I'm like, all right, I'm done. But today I was just totally having a blast with it. Mike Hobbies, hello, Mike's Hobbies. Hello, how you doing today? Flying J, what is up? How you doing today? I gotta turn the volume down. Whenever I watch something that whenever I watch something that I am not listening to because I'm watching something else, I turn the volume down to where I can't hear it, but I don't mute it because that is something that the algorithm does pick up on. I am doing great, Mike's Hobbies. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're doing good. Allie Mac, what's up? How you doing today? Gotta get that sleep. Gotta get that sleep. You're talking in numbers that are like higher than 12, so I don't know, but I'm playing. I do know that that's before 24 and there's only yeah. So it's 11:19 there. Yeah, and I'm starting late. Well, 21 minutes late, but I was totally, and then like after, I actually had to I had to stop watching the TikTok and go watch Ian's live stream. But I don't know. I was actually kind of even thinking about not going live today. Um, yeah, so and then had a huge conversation with the mods of WoW. I can't read all that. I might have to come back to that later. Sometimes Patty comes in in the chat and has like a list of like things to say. uh, thank you. I think you're saying you shared me. Ali Mac, thank you very much. That's awesome. Oh. Jay Bird, hello. How you doing today? Andrew Smith. Somebody sent me a thing in Messenger today about that former Illinois governor that got released from prison today. I was like, dang, I didn't even know that was happening. But I don't watch news. I kind of get like what gets fed to me in like one way or another. All right, all right, Ali Mac. You have an awesome night's sleep. Thank you very much for coming by and hanging out with us. Yeah, that might have been it. Black gave you bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, dang, dude. He was saying that he was in jail for 8 years and how much his daughters grew up like while he was in there and wasn't able to be around them. That's gotta be a terrible thing. That's gotta be. I feel you, Flying J. And I mean, honestly, a lot of the things that people say about him being strong but having a good heart and stuff like that, it's like I see in what he does. I mean, the dude can be a dick, but then you know, um, it's kind of a good thing that we have a president that can be a dick. You know, I would have. I mean, honestly, it's too bad that I don't know. Tina McKenzie, hello, how you doing today? Exactly, Jay Bird, and that's the whole thing. He's real and he's upfront. He's an open book on Twitter, and that can be a good thing and bad thing, but uh, that is what he is. It is what it is. And between the two of them, I was absolutely glad the one that won was the one that won because of the things that Clinton did. Is really the whole thing about that. But and then a lot of the times when a president is going through impeachment, it means that he's kind of probably doing the right thing. But you know, yes, Flying J, I saw that a mile away. Clinton being in presidency would have been the death of this country. I believe very very much. Um, yeah. And the one thing that I knew that Trump was going to do, I knew that he was going to be bringing businesses back to America because he's a business guy, okay, and even though he's putting his business on the shelf while he's in the presidency, I very much see him walking back into his company after he's done. Okay. And so everything I honestly believe that everything that he is doing for this country is for the okay, circling thing. Is for the wealth of the country because that is the mindset that he has. And yeah, totally. And I was for those reasons, I was glad to see he won. Okay, now I got the. Do you want to still watch the playlist that you chose to watch? Um, why YouTube? Why? But I mean, um, whether that's good for us way down on the totem pole, I don't know. But if it's good for the wealth of the country, that trickles down. Um, you know, so and I live in a van. Honestly, but that is me. Oh no, that wasn't me because of the way that popped back in there. Okay. StreamYard is having problems today. Walmart parking lot. Yeah, I've done Walmart parking lots. Yeah. Well, I mean, like the point I was getting across yesterday, UK has their Brexit. Other countries have other countries things. You know, nobody's happy with whoever is running the government. Um, and their government is not going to make people happy. It is. Jaybird. Yeah. Urban Explorer, what's up? How you doing today? Uh, that's awesome. Um, which I need to check and see if I still have you, Urban Explorer. Okay, I do. I don't get notifications. I have to look for what I want to watch, or whatever shows I'm up on my homepage. Um, Sanders Wood, yes, Sanders Wood. He is too much of a yes man, in my opinion. Um, I as far as Democrats running, I would rather see what is it? Bloomberg's running also. I would actually, even though he's a newscaster and you can't trust newscasters, but then again, who can you trust? um, Venezuela socialism killed Russia. I mean, and that's the whole thing there. You have to I mean, and one of the best ways I heard it explained to me, and it's like one of those things. It's like in your head, but it's not just totally clear. Is if everybody is making the same amount of money, why work? Right? I mean, if I can, right? Cougar Blue, what's up? How you doing today? I mean, Jaybird Drone is who I was talking to. There is no Cougar Blue in the chat. Um, yeah, I actually really don't know much about Bloomberg. Um, I really don't know much about very many of the Democrats anymore. It's like, all right, back when Trump was talking about maybe running, he was a Democrat. Okay. He was a Democrat through and through. I am doing good, Cougar Blue. Thank you. Um, and he switched for a reason, and I can imagine. After, see, I did like Clinton as a president, but then he, at the end of his presidency, passed that trade laws, whatever. And it was shortly after that. Well, I mean, no, it was even before that. You saw factories closing down, and I mean, I don't, honestly, I don't believe that it's like a Democrat or a Republican thing. I think that it's just a human government thing, to be honest. Um, oh, dang. I did not know that, Flying J. That is fascinating. I did not know that. Oh. Yeah, NAFTA. That's it, Jay Bird. Computer Chick Productions. What's up? How you doing today? She added productions, if I'm correct. And updated your banner again. Haha. I gotta see this. Okay, do it to it there. Let's go. Oh, first term. First term. I thought it was more towards the end. Oh, I'm assuming that one says travel, and I don't know what the other thing says. It's cut off by mobile, cut off on mobile. Um, oh wow, oh my god, yeah, you did. Wow, computer chick. That stuff is looking good. I watched a few of those the challenge what sound does a whale make on TikTok today. Yes, Urban Explorer. It has. It's gone very mad. Um, and it almost seems like the government is causing turmoil in the citizens. Monica was during the second term. Bobby Fischer, what's up? How you doing today? Good to meet. Good to meet you. Oh my God. Yes, exactly. Urban Explorer. Exactly. That's and that's I love. I mostly do everything on my God, YouTube. No, no, don't do this to me, YouTube. Come on. I'm trying to watch a playlist. Yeah, that was a movie or a series. If I am I correct, Flying J? Was blind. What's up? How you doing today? Very good to see you. But busy lady, hello. How you doing today? And then it's like crazy with media. Okay? Like there is a lot of hate caused by the media because it makes some money, and stuff like that. We have actually not gone mad. We've regressed in humanity. Um which is sad because we were making such ground. We were making a lot of ground and we regressed in humanity. Um Doing great, busy lady. I can go live again. Right? I was not happy with not being able to oh, I'm sorry, I forget flying day. Um Excuse me. Oh, the yeah, the Northern Idaho Militia. There was a movie about that, or a series, or something like that, if I remember correctly. And it was a very, very interesting theory. Um, you know, yes, Bobby Fischer, absolutely, and I mean, they really are, because I mean, we were making a lot of ground in ridding the world of raciality. Uh, But anyway, um, but and we were making a lot of ground, in equality with the sexes and stuff like that, and then it just totally like that, totally flip flopped, and it's like now the ones that were the minorities want more than we, you know, and it's totally flip flopped on us, in a way, where and I mean, the political correct, and political correctness, um, we should have stopped at a point instead of pushing more and more and more. A lot of examples, like like with uh, what you can watch. Okay, um, there's a lot of stuff you can get away with on a TV channel that you can't hear, and that's kind of sad because that's a regression in ways, you know. Um, yeah, was blind. In a way, yeah. Uh, It's and it's funny too because a lot of the maybe not so, I mean, there's been a lot of mass killings done by former military. And you know what they say about, like former military isn't always former, and stuff like that. And, and they want to pass all these laws and stuff like that. And they want to take our guns away from us. They want to take our guns away from us. And I totally believe one day they are, and then they're going to have their hold on us. I mean, this channel may be dead now after saying that. Computer chick, and I totally believe that too. I totally believe that. I mean, it's just people. We were making ground, though. We were making ground and getting rid of what you're talking about, computer chick. Um, just people had to keep pushing. Miscellaneous magnets. What is up, dude? Yes, yes. How you doing today? Very go fish. Hello. How you doing today? Yeah, yeah. I had 14.4. Well, that was when the sun was still up, though, so it was probably like 13.7. In all honesty, today, just before going live, I looked and it was at 12.9. So I was like, yes, I can today, and it's been like a sunny-ish day today, so. Sometimes Flying J. And I mean, I definitely believe in the argument that there are tougher women than men, and there are tougher men than women. Um, it's but I mean, it is what it is. I would not mind seeing a woman president, but not the one that we were going to have. You know. Mass. What was blind? Wow. Huh. I mean, because I remember hearing some talk about, yes, exactly, Flying J. I remember hearing some talk about, that people shouldn't be able to bother you if you don't have an ID. Something about in the Constitution. I think they're also trying to get rid of the Constitution, too, because of some of the rhetoric I've heard. You hear that it's different times. Times are different. They aren't. The only thing that's different is we have more technology now. There were still murders and killings and stuff like that. Yeah, that is getting too private. I'm like, totally, Bobby, totally. But yeah, and then it started getting into oh, just so many things they said they've put in movies and in the media about the Constitution not really having a place in this country anymore. And it's what this country was built on. You know, even though I mean they say that it wasn't like observed until or this or that, and stuff like that. Those are the fundamental. Blanking on a word. I'm sorry, but that is basically what this country is fundamentally built on. Those. And nickel and dime. Hello, how you doing today? Very good to see you, bro. Yeah, they do was blind. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally talk about politics because of people get butt hurt, and stuff like that. And that's one of the screwed up things about right now is that you can't have a debate with somebody anymore. You can't sit there and discuss something with people anymore, because they're like, you don't have the same views as I do, so I don't like you. And I'm gonna, you're all wrong about everything, and stuff like that. People aren't as open minded anymore as they were. I don't know what happened there. Flying J, I hear you, dude. In a way, after so I grew up in the South. Okay, I grew up in the South, and I know dealing with people down there. Um, Most of what I've dealt with, north, really north of the Mason Dixon line, is here in Illinois. And I've realized that yeah, the South lost the war, but they became better because of it in ways. Um, I, uh, the I living here, and it may just be this area. It may be just this area, but the majority of people I've dealt with here. Jimmy C, what is up, bro? How you doing today? Christina Smallhorn, hello. How you doing today? Christina Smallhorn, I have given you a license to spam. If you get too spammy or too trolly, I'll take it away. And I or the other moderators might freak out on you, but I tell everybody that. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Danger Ranger, what is up, bro? How you doing today? But I should rewind that and see what I was talking about. Because I was on a. Oh yeah. Okay. Dealing with these people around here, they don't want to do anything, but they want everything exactly right for them. Okay, and they cry. So they cry like, and forgive me for saying this, okay, but they cry like little girls. Okay, and if you've had a little boy and a little daughter, you know that some of the things that they cry about are different. Okay, my God, man, I mean, this house was running like crap when I got here. Not terrible crap like the one that I worked at before this, but this house was running bad when I got here, and I got it down to where um, they would have like one call the entire night on a lane, and they're like, I just wanted to get through one night without having a problem, and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, go to the other house 20 miles away from here. See how much of the night you get through there. Okay. And how was it before I got here? Okay. I made improvement. Um, yeah. Right. Flying J. I mean, it's crazy. But see, the thing is that they feed things to us in so many ways that like Star Wars, when Palpatine got elected, and if I could just remember the statement clearly, um, she said, so this is how democracy dies, with cheer or something like that, right? Christine, yeah, I mean, honestly, dealing with the people I worked with in other places, they would be like, yeah, I know, you're getting this place running a lot better than when you got here. Just this happened to me tonight. And I would be like, thank you for telling me that. I needed to know. I will look at that. But now here it's like, the machine messed up on us 5 times, you know, and this and that, and I'd be like, I only got called there once. Well, yeah, but it did it to us 5 times before we called you. I'm like, yeah, it did. You didn't call me to fix the problem yet. You know, seriously, I get that here, and I'm like, grumpy old Van, what is up, bro? How you doing today? But yeah, I hear you, dude. I hear you. And honestly, it would take a lot of our military to agree with a civil war, for it to be anything other than stepping on ants. So it's wow. I mean, as far as that, times have changed. When the Civil War happened, it was a viable, they could do it then. But the military now, we would have to have at least half of, like, the military with, in order. So I don't really see a civil war ever happening again, unless, that. Amanda will always, hello, how you doing today? Amanda will always love. Oh, what am I doing? That's not the one I wanted to. Amanda will always love and support. No, I'm not your dad, but I'm pretty sure. But I have given you a license to spam. If you get too spammy or too trolly, I'll take it away. And I or the other mods might freak out on you, but I tell everybody that. And welcome to the family. It is still possible. It is still possible. Jimmy C, yes. Some are ready for anything. And mostly the point, next week. Mike, dude, awesome. That's awesome, Urban Explorer. Yeah, you get in a crowd of people that works the same way and agrees with the same things, yeah. It's just here, I can't do anything right. And I mean, it's just, you bust your butt and get everything improved hellaciously. And a guy's talking about another place that is bigger, and they didn't have to move people. And I'm like, well, then they didn't have a part break while they were bowling, while the league was bowling, like is what happened to me today. But I didn't say that. And I didn't say that the other mechanic had been there for decades in that center, working on it, improving it. Okay, I've had 3 years. And you don't get everything done right away, That is awesome. AR-15, yeah. I'm pretty sure that I would rather have an AR than an AK. I'm not really extremely knowledgeable on that. Honestly, I'm not really extremely knowledgeable. But I do watch Demolition Ranch. Okay. Um, and I've known people who were and stuff like that. I don't. Oh, Randy Weaver. I'll have to check that out. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. My dad went down to. I love throwing stars. Yeah. Well, I used to. I haven't had any for like quite a while, but my dad went to down to West Virginia to do some roofing for one guy, and the dude had a stock pile of weapons, and the one guy that worked with my dad was a Vietnam vet, and he was a Vietnam vet from in the thick of it too, but the dude showed him his stockpile, and he went in there and broke down an M16 and pulled out a part, and it still had the Mattel stamp on it. Because it was a part that was actually made by Mattel. They made Mattel stop stamping their name on the part because it was bad for morale. Okay, just switching. Oh wow. Nice. That is, yeah, yeah. Those are definitely a cool thing. But I mean, which I mean, I if I had a machine gun that I was relying on my life with, um, I can't say whether I would be upset that a part was made by a toy company. Okay, but in my opinion, I don't think I would be, because I would be like, "Hey, dang, this thing's been working, right?" you know. Thank you, Bobby Fischer. Not as much as I appear to be sometimes, but some of the things that fascinate me, I dig into and I bite into, and they'll consume an entire day and days and weeks and months of my attention. Like YouTubing and stuff like that. YouTube is my thing now. One time it was Nostradamus, and Mother Shipton, Sir Edgar Casey. I was getting really fascinated by a lot of that stuff for a little while and learned a lot about that. But it's stuff leaves my brain, and I remember like a little bit of it. But I can look down here. I am very glad to see you here today, Go Fish. Said the next three. Oh, dude, that is wild. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I know that's a thing. I'm thinking Israel. But I know a lot of people like the AR because of like not jamming. If performance, elasticity, right? Performance and elasticity is important in everything, right? All right. That time. They still got 2 minutes. Oh, Pusha Studios, what they're talking about tonight. Y'all might want to check this out. The thumbnail. I didn't read the title. For some reason now, since I started creating, I actually look at the thumbnails first. I didn't even used to know what a thumbnail was before I entered a video. I'd read a title and who it was, and yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Now I see a thumbnail and I'm like, Chris, what's up? How you doing today? But yeah, we're all going to be. I was actually but yeah, I'm going to be going to Pusha Studios myself. Okay, yeah, you do. Would randomly go full. That's actually. I mean, was it wore out on purpose? I don't know. Was it? I don't know. No, I mean, there's better ways. I don't know. Exactly, Flying J. Yeah, totally, totally. It's right. $13 fix. It's always awesome when it's only a $13 fix. Mm. So yeah, it is that time now. Yes, keep America great. And it's like crazy because the laws that they pass and they mask in certain ways and stuff like that, we don't know exactly what we're voting for anymore. And they'll lie a law down at the bottom of something that you definitely want, but that's down there and it's like a totally different thing. But so we might vote for something and screw us at the same I don't know, it's like you really, and people that vote anymore don't know anything about and know anything about and stuff like that. It's switches, yeah. That's very fascinating to know. Jaybird, I believe they will. I believe they will. They have financial reasons to do so, and Amazon, from what I understand, wants the sky now. It's just one of the things I know. One of the things they're trying to pass right now. There's a group of droners banded because of it, and they're going to the FAA and talking to them about it. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. I mean, they're trying to take the skies away from us. Absolutely, they really are. I think there's going to be a day. In my opinion, I think there's going to be a day where we're only going to fly in. I don't really do much. I've flown like 3 times, two or 3 times, but I think there's going to be a day where we're only going to be able to fly in fly parks. And there's going to be nothing we can do about it. Like they had a plane taken down. They're claiming that it was taken down by it's like, yeah, no, it's not Corona. But they had a plane taken down and they tried to blame it on a drone. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about too. And it's one of those things like, no, a drone could not do that. But the media, right? But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, you need a pilot's license, almost a pilot's license. Yeah, and it costs money, but they're getting their tax money because of that, and they like that, you know. But let me go ahead and get this link. There we go. Pusha Studios has a fat, and actually it's funny too because they're going to be talking something about freedom of speech. Sal Soares, what is up, bro? How you doing today? Uh, Jaybird, I feel you. I feel you. Um, I, I actually somewhat believe in between. I think they're both right, to be honest. Um, and that's where I fall on. I don't like saying that I'm a fence pole sitter, but a lot of the times I see the right in both sides, and stuff like that. Oh, come on. I'm just going to drop the link. It's for Pusha Studios live stream. They're going to be getting into the subject probably 20 or 30 minutes. But it's always a lot of fun. Hey, it's Jen. What's up? How you doing today? My favorite troll. Yeah, we're going to Pusha Studios. Hey, Jen. It's going to be a discussion today, something about taking away free speech from us, which is always a fascinating subject for me because I like to know what speech is getting taken away from me. I don't know. And then yeah, and that's and that falls. I mean, I don't know. It's the non-law abiding citizens that are screwing things up for law abiding citizens. And yeah, Flying J. I have always been a proponent that gun laws only take guns away from law-abiding citizens, because when you follow the laws that are in place right now, a gun that you have is going to be registered. There. If you shoot somebody with it, the law is going to know that you shot somebody with it. So you would be a moron to buy a gun legally and commit a crime. Okay. Um, I'm just not gonna. We'll just let the music go. Um, so and there are definitely enough gun laws in place right now, but they just want more. you know, and it's good. So I'm not gonna have a gun. Possibly at some point, but some guy who is a criminal and has ways to get a gun illegally because he does illegal stuff is going to be able to shoot me, and I'm not going to be able to defend myself. You know, they do away with guns in this country altogether. They're going to be coming up through Mexico, guaranteed, guaranteed. You know, and it is what it is. Thank you for posting that, and I am going to end my live stream. And hey, it's Jen. I'm sorry you came in on uh, a heavy discussion today. The nomadic rabbit. I saw him yesterday. I have been not going. I've been right here all day actually today. And totally enjoying it. But honestly, Jaybird, yes. That would be. I totally. I but why would we want to shoot a criminal that's trying to murder everybody, right? You know. Oh, you're at work. Okay. I saw one gone, and well, no, I got more now, but I saw one gone, and I didn't see you commenting, so I was like, oh no. But it's been a little bit of a heavy live stream, but it's been a lot of fun. I do like to talk things. Saw the rabbit at your house. Flying J, I hear you. I hear you. And that's And there are going to be some law-abiding citizens that will have guns illegally if that comes into place. Awesome, hey, it's Jen. Um, because of the people that have their compounds, have their sheds and stuff like that, and know how to keep it quiet and stuff like that. There are people that are going to be able to defend this country, or its people, if it does become necessary and stuff like that. I being I live here. I This is my house. It's on wheels and stuff like that. So the police can search it if they want to, whether they have a real reason to or not. So if it does become to a point like that, then there may be a point where I cannot have one. And then also I know going from state to state to state to state, the gun laws are so different. A lot of the times it's not viable for a nomad to have a firearm because the way to carry an illegal firearm in this state is totally different from the way is it it's literally illegal in another state. Okay, so you have to know the firearms of do I carry the clip in the gun or do I not? I don't know. Does the clip have to be 5 miles away from right? I mean, it's just they're crazy now. Yeah. Well, if you're saying never bow, I hear you. If you're saying never bow, I actually love compound bows, but I don't have experience with them. But yes, go fish. It is definitely that time. Yeah, yeah, in a way. Yeah. But so I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, and I'm going to push it studios because I definitely want to oh, even shot the dog. My God. You know, awesome, awesome flying, Jay. Never bow to tyrants. Yes, and that is in the Constitution. That is our forefathers said if this country becomes a tyrant, take it over. I don't quite think it's at tyranny yet, but they're pushing that way. But I definitely believe something's going to come about to be a one world government, and things will change then. If it does, it will be something in between the freedom of America and the tyranny of China. It will. I fully believe it will be something in between that, and I think they're. I need to shut up before I lose my channel. um. So yeah. You guys are awesome. You really are. Um. Live free, live for the now, and always chase your dreams.